Hi, Collective. I have to do this reading because I'm getting some really awesome downloads. I need to ask the cards. I need to ask Spirit Most High about this relationship that somebody's desperate to keep apart. Because it may be a sibling relationship, like an illegitimate child kind of thing, but it could be a soulmate, or it may be somebody that because they couldn't be with their soulmate, they didn't want to see you be with your soulmate, something sick like that. But it's like you were rejected the love that they were rejected of, maybe. There just seems to be this evil entity keeping this relationship from coming together, and I want to know what it is. I'm like, yo, that's what this is, because this person went to all those lengths, keep all that black magic on you, and keep you in a box and keep you isolated, and just so you wouldn't be loved. Is it because they weren't loved, or they just want to control you? Or so, Spirit, help me out here. I want to know about this relationship. Can you tell us about this relationship that the collective has been kept from, isolated from? That's the definition of this card. You turn it upside down, it's increased. So, plus we've all these other cards here. You're gonna get some news about this relationship. It's like someone realizing they've been sleeping with the enemy. Because right now it's at a standstill. Really been trying to block. So there has been some news about this relationship. Something's come out about it. So is this relationship is this a familiar, like a relationship that's family, or is this a love relationship, or what kind of relationship is this, Spirit? I'll take my clothes off. Yeah, that's the key, is what kind of relationship it is. If it's a Romeo and Juliet thing, think about it. You'd probably be strong enough to get to that person, because, that's a pretty strong love. Unless they really lied. Made up some horrible thing like, oh, well, we just picked her up off the street. She's really not who she says she is. I don't know. But, yeah, there is news, and it's coming really fast. Yeah, I could feel it. Okay. Is this a lover, or a father, or a mother? Who's this concerning, Spirit? I want to get a person. Remember, I bought DNA kits for my parents, and they never used them. Like, oh, that's weird. So, yeah, there's an Aries energy out there, collective, that has been fooled for many, many moons about this particular relationship. And this person has done a lot to keep you apart from this relationship. Yeah. Spirit, tell me about this Aries. Oh, okay. They're pretty upset. This is tearing them up. The person trying to keep the news about this relationship is very torn up. Because the news is coming really fast. Okay, so something about a child. Truth about something for a start, a new beginning, something being birthed. What are some of the things this person has done to keep this relationship apart? Yeah, she's an upside down Queen of Wands. She's kept this person upside down to keep this person from knowing this other relationship. I don't think it's a true love thing, though. I think it's a father or a mother. Yeah. Well, what were some of the lies told to this Queen of Wands? Tell me about the lies that kept this Queen of Wands apart from this person. It was a fated lie. This was
someone
planned.
targeted someone because of their money.
Yeah.
This person's money centric. That's all they care about, and they're trying to do everything.
This was many, many moons of this charade going on. I don't know. I'm just in my head. I think I figured it out, but I'm like, well, I'm gonna ask the cards, and I'll do a little video on it. So I didn't ask specifically, but this is what the cards want to tell me. Okay, so there's, yeah. So because of this long charade, it's been exposed, and there's been judgment called on it. So somebody else found out about it, and this is really, really upsetting this person, this Aries person, because they've gotten into this energy. They really don't want this news to come out to this person, that they've gone out of their way to turn upside down. Yeah. They've spent a lifetime, this is a lifetime, life cycle, keeping this information from this person. Yeah. Can you think of anything that you desperately want to keep? Like, you know, yo, I messed up, I slept with the milkman, you know, who cares, right? I mean, it's like, life goes on. But this was like, this must have been a pretty important milkman. Like, this dude must have been like high up in the milk department. I don't know. I'm sorry, this isn't funny. This is probably devastating somebody. It shouldn't. They should be healed. They should be healed. It's okay. I mean, I'm not suggesting go sleep with the milkman, but I'm saying, why would you make somebody else miserable their whole life to pay for your indiscretion? Who cares? I am not perfect. But, you know, it's ruined lives. This lie. This charade. So what happens to the charade now? Who's affected by this charade? Spirit. Yeah, some really regretful people. There was a team of people to keep this secret, to keep this person from coming to the truth. Their father, sibling. I still don't know. Yeah, I'm still not clear on that. Is this, can you give us a person? Like, is this, here we go. King of Cups. There we go. There's something about the King of Cups. Alright, so let's find out about him. Is this a lover or a father? Okay, it's just your Ten of Cups. Yeah. So it could be either. Something about this person is going to make the truth just feel better. Because you're going to know that everything you went through, it's okay, because you finally get to meet this person. I don't know. I feel father when I pick this up, but it could be a significant other that knew you from a long while back and just kind of watched after you like a guardian angel, knew the truth the whole time, and just wanted to make sure that you were alive to meet this person. I don't know. But yeah, this person is your Ten of Cups. And this person, Aries, foolishly spent a lifetime keeping you two apart. Keeping you two apart. Yeah. I'm going to say something. I think, you know, I work in a public place, so I feel like this person came into Denny's. I feel like they did. And, you know, I could sense how uncomfortable the outside wasn't uncomfortable, but I could sense the inside was uncomfortable when they met me. And I was like, why? You know, I'm always just like, what can I get for you? You know, I'm always just like to the point with service, you know, hi, how are you? What can I do for you? But the outside was fine. The transaction was fine. But I could sense that inside they were very uncomfortable. Yeah, I could sense that. But anyway, so I'm going to find out more for you guys, because this is affecting you too. There's a lot of you people out there who have not been told the truth and been kept from a very important relationship in your life. there was probably something about this that threatened that person. Like, oh, if that's not fair for her to get that love when I couldn't have it, kind of attitude. Like, how can she get that love when I didn't get it? I didn't set it up that way. Why do I get blamed for that? I'm not responsible for that. But yeah, that's what this was. Because you're gonna be completely happy when this comes out. And they didn't want that for you. Does this remind you of like Cinderella and that wicked that made her like scrub floors and stuff like her whole life and enslave her until she realized that, oh wow, I can run out of the kingdom and actually have some joy? Why would people do that? I can't get my head around it. I'm sorry. That's like me going out right now and like flattening my kid's tires so that he won't go to work. He'll just stay home and take care of his mom because I need him at home. Take care of me. Why would I do that? Please go to work. Please go to work. But that's what this person would do to keep control of love.
So I haven't decided. I'll give you more details.
Yeah, because it brought them merriment. It brought them joy to do that. It brought them joy to deny you this. To deny you this person in your life. And whether this be a father or a lover or a friend, that's so wrong. Because a lot of you are maybe have a handful of people in your life that you can really count on. And this one was going to make a huge difference. This was going to make a huge difference in their life. And they knew it. They knew that. They knew that. So instead of leaning on the fool, the one that kept the secret, see, you leaned on this person. You would have been leaning on this person. They didn't like that. Yeah. That's control. That's beyond. That's beyond controlling love. Yeah. Makes me kind of sick. I want my kids to have lots of love. You know, appropriate love, but yeah, you know. Queen of Cups. Okay. So is the Queen of Cups going to meet the King of Cups? Let me put him back out here. I've kind of just been doing them one at a time here. Where's my king? Here he is. So is the King of Cups going to meet the Queen of Cups? What has kept these two apart, Spirit? What has kept these two apart? So, oh yeah. Okay. So, there was a tower brought by the King of Pentacles that reverse justice.
And that's looking like now there is Venus here, there is peace here. I have made a revolution of what
It's a legal complication. It's a bias and excessive severity. It means that the mercy of the Sermon on the Mount should be used rather than the severity of the Ten Commandments. I'm thinking this situation is the severity of the Ten Commandments if I was a judge in this situation, because they literally tried to kill me to keep me from getting into that relationship several times. Yeah. Arsenic, uranium, black magic. I can't even tell you what this person did. Very, very cruel things. Spells to make me overweight, spells to make me anorexic, spells to make me unstable mentally, not know reality. I mean, my God, kept me isolated, got me fired from jobs, froze my money, so I'm penny pinching for years on end, just so I would not meet this person. But this person here might just be my hero. I don't know who this is. He's come up a lot in the readings. He knew somehow. He knew this guy. he
wealth.
he didn't move toward the Fool. See,
Determination.
he didn't move toward the Fool, the Aries. He moved toward love.
You may have struggled
So this guy actually chose
your toddlerhood. You
love
could
over
struggle
control
through your
because he had a
adolescence.
choice. See,
You
he could
could
keep the
have been
secret if he paired up with this person, which was probably
very
bribing him.
lonely
Yeah, it's probably some kind of business transaction, or
during
he
your
recognized
life,
a love
Sag.
that an unrequited love, and he decided to come forward,
You're
cause a
entering
tower,
portal of peace and
probably in
Venusian
I don't know, one way, shape, or another. And so now these two,
by pure
by
determination
control
and
of
strength.
justice, and so we have to say, do we
Jesus, Sag.
review this
So you
situation by the
guys
Sermon on the
may have
Mount,
been
which
on
is
a
mercy, right?
lifelong
Be merciful.
journey, like
Or do we review it by the
lifelong
Ten Commandments, like an eye for an eye?
struggle.
Because that's Old Testament.
Sagittarius
Okay.
But you're
This was
finding
my heart
peace
that they played basketball with.
and love.
So, I wouldn't want anyone,
By your
I wouldn't wish
own
this treatment on
will,
anybody. I
Your
really wouldn't.
determination, your
I really wouldn't.
perseverance.
So,
what it
I would
says.
lean toward Ten Commandments, but if that's like too harsh for the collective balance, maybe a balance between the two, mercy and the Ten Commandments. Like, just maybe evaluate mentally why they would do
A great
this.
art
you
will
know?
not be denied.
Yeah. Why would this person mentally think that's okay?
Keep going
I don't know.
because everything
Because you have to remember, collective, if this is family, you know you unconditionally gave and gave and gave to family. You love them unconditionally. So for this to be the return on that investment is really shady. I mean, you weren't perfect, but for God's sakes, they didn't have to off you, so you never met this person.
See?
And you never fit in. You were always the black sheep, so this makes sense. And for once in your life, you can be like, oh, hey, how you
know,
doing?
Sagittarius,
And not get rejected.
it
Because they're
is
probably
showing
pretty
a
curious
child,
about
a
you.
toddler.
They're probably really
And I'm
curious
not
about
gonna
you.
apply
Like,
this
oh
to
my
your
God.
person.
You
I'm
you
applying
walk,
it
talk,
to
and
you.
act just like me.
You have
Really.
been guided
That's
since
kind of
you
refreshing because I was rejected by the ones that raised me. So yeah, Sermon on the Mount. Are we going to show mercy or are we going to show
since toddlerhood.
old style Ten
Look at
Commandments,
this,
an eye for an
showing
eye?
you the way, showing you the light. The light at
And the
end is
cards
about
tell me it's going to look like
Sagittarius.
this. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is turned upside down with a broken heart. I'm sure she is. Because we already saw the Nine of Swords come out. That was her original. Yeah, because she cannot stand this. She cannot stand that you, collective, are going to have that. Whether you figure it out in a card game or you
There's a
figure it out
proposal here,
with a
Sagittarius.
download, that's what that was. Is somebody keeping you from your Ten of Cups. Because money-wise, you know you'll survive. I mean, it hasn't been easy, but wouldn't it be nice to have that? Some actual acceptance? She knew that. Yeah, that person knew that. So what's the outcome of this? Is there going to be a message that's intercepted? Or well, we're going to send you something in the mail, but then we're going to catch her on tape stealing it from your mailbox. Probably. Yeah, this person is like this right now.
Sagittarius, you've been,
They've hung themselves because
what it
these little
seems
covens
your
that were
past
used to do these spells or what have you
is what has
were
made
lied
you
to.
strong.
They didn't know that this is the reason why they were doing those things to you. They had no idea. They just thought what she had spun doctored was, oh, that was true. Let's just like do this to this little person. Oh, okay. It wasn't true at all. There was some sort of
Jesus, Sagittarius,
indiscretion
I
that
get a
they were
message
hiding.
for some of you, Sag, that
So now the Fool is like this. What's the collective gonna do, Spirit? What's the collective gonna do?
oh wow.
What can the collective do,
Someone
Spirit?
from your past, and it doesn't need
I mean,
this
I
past
kind of
person,
feel
it's
like
a totally
my heart is
different
lighter
message.
just figuring this out.
Sagittarius, there are ships involved and anchors here, Sagittarius.
Okay, so you're gonna stay in your angel energy,
Someone
And
from
there's
your
gonna
past
be
life or
an
perhaps
emperor
you yourself
come toward you.
deal with a lot of
Yeah. Tell me about this emperor.
Speaking,
Spirit, tell me about this emperor.
someone who could have been dealing with ships or was a sailor, or somebody who was
Yeah, I was just watching these and I'm like realizing, I'm like, oh my god, you went to a lot of effort to keep,
has been
not
driving
from you to have success or what, I mean, that's
toddler
part of
with
it, like to just crush you, but to keep you away from this person, what was the big deal? Well, it was because of their mistake. You belong to him.
This is fate.
You weren't even. I was like, yo, never told you. Yeah. So.
Wow. I'm getting so,
Yeah.
just bear with me because I got a lot of people talking at me right now. Someone's ancestor is coming through.
I think they want to come forward and manipulate the truth. Is what I think they're gonna do.
You know, when
It's so gross. It's so sick.
somebody's
so
ancestor was
gross.
on the ships,
Because they know that I'm not the personality type to go out running out there and secretly taking DNA from someone's cup in the garbage and going and testing it. And I'm not like that. I'm very unintrusive. But I know in my head what I'm thinking is,
It's almost like they're giving
legit.
you the key.
and they didn't want to admit it. But anyway, yeah. So they want to come forward with this untruth and keep it a secret. And that's why there was a gag order and stuff for so long on in the courts. Yeah. Because think about it. It'll bring dishonor. It'll bring shame. It'll bring all the discomforts of not fitting into society, which means so much to this person. So I wish them luck. I'm glad that's what they chose. A notch on their society belt instead of gifting someone their 10 of Cups. I love you, Collective. Have an awesome night.